Okay, I think that's everything. Let's see. Post, change title, change the thing aside from title. um, under on videos set aside. Winning Twitch. Charging. I forgot charging. Of course. God, it's been a while. Yeah, I was charging. I'm not entirely sure if it's too loud, so I'm just gonna guess it. That should be good. Probably. Probably not. Maybe just a little bit louder. Anyways, I was looking around for videos related to D&D. Some of them are not D&D, so not entirely there. Anyways, I have a lot of tabs. Some of them are for anime, some are for social, dark's technically tabbed, so it's a couple more things. Anyways, here's one of the first ones. This one I've never seen before though. I've seen some of the ones that I've chosen. This one is voice. No, never mind. I was gonna say it's one of those voiceless ones. Lightning bolt. Ah, that's gotta hurt. Ooh, which is one blind? Did it just turn on liquid? I think it may be too close. Vanish. Oh shit. I love it. I have this stuff now. It's pretty good. This is one of my favorite animators because of the like the surrealness that they make. Or I forgot to mention this. I'm so sick, so hard of hearing a little bit. Still having to deal with sniffles, and periodically have to cough. Anyways, back to video. Do we have coin? Oh, that's it. Just goblins. That's fireball and they're all gone. Chain lightning would be better. $44? 100 die? That the barricade never existed. That's such a bad place to fire. I love wizards. The sheer ability to learn spells through scrolls. It is way too good to keep to not get rid of. So whenever I played Baldur's Gate, that was my go-to character or my class. I love the fact I can just learn every fucking spell I could. Unfortunately, it doesn't allow you to learn healing or some more class-related stuff, unless you want to waste a feat. Still have fun. The healing absolutely does nothing though. So having scrolls like that helps. Ooh, a dart. I know. Oh. A bard? Only bards have things, instruments. Whoop shit. Hmm. Hmm. A wizard doesn't have strength. Exactly what I would do. Also control Z. Right, you guys can't see very much. Ooh. That thing is destroyed. Yes. Aww. I love it. Of course. Come on, skip. Ooh, it actually looks good. It's too bad it's expensive as fuck. God, I love the artwork that they do. Or, no, I got it right. I have no idea how to pronounce it, to be honest. Always so good at these details. The Roof Goblin too. I rather have gold. Along with it, I mean. I like the axe design. Wow, that's a lot of A's. This one I believe I have seen. Yeah, I think so. Oh. Oh yeah, I think I've seen it. Acid. His armor has a face. Hey, hey, there's Snake. snake. God, I hope it's not the debuff one where he doesn't have ass. It's such a tragedy that they took it away. It's a dragon with 6 legs and 4 rings. You can just imagine the amount of shit you can do with a fully grown dragon. I never actually. Oops. Oh, right. I never did get to play the entirety of Dark Souls 1, but I did finish 2 and 3. 2 is my starting one. Loved it. So I didn't know what the hell was wrong with like how people felt about it. I don't understand it at all. It makes like 0 sense to me. Anyways, just wanted to point out. Also, his armor still has the face. Oh fuck me, I just realized. Everything was not even audible. Wrong one. Here it is. Completely forgot to do that. Son of a bitch. There's like no point in actually like pausing it.
Oh, he's right here. Oh, fuck! No! I'm so stupid. I should have kept him on the leash. God damn it, I'm an idiot!
The creature is doing fine,
Oh, thank God.
although it has ingested quite the amount of bones and teeth, which, later down the road, could lead to some calcifications.
Oh, great.
I would suggest avoiding any possible injury to the abdominal area.
You're not gonna ruin the sketch by becoming a monster right at the very end, are you? That's right.
He has
That's predictable
arms?
comedy, and we don't want that on an elite quality content platform like YouTube.
Sarcasm.
See, Federico? This is where I found you, remember? You crawled right out of this. Ow! God damn it, stupid channeler! I should have killed you on my way here! Oh no! Federico! Federico!
So tell me, Lautrec, why did you drag me down here in the depths again?
Ages of fire later.
Those beams of light. I told you the sun was shining here too, you non-believer.
Please, that doesn't even qualify as sunlight. Hey, look at that cute dragon over there.
Dragon? What dragon?
Very bad Italian slur. Oh, this is the AI thing that I saw a long time ago. It was so good. I loved how they did it. It was the Rock Paper Scissors. They made a second one as well, but I'm not sure if they made another sequel to it. Did they re-upload it? It looks more stable.
Father always said that you were the more artistic one. Have you forgotten you're my twin brother? The creator dealt us the
No,
same
wait,
hand
it's
of
original.
cards. I just played mine better. You missed the funeral. Fully come for the
By the way, the voice acting is real. This is just a depiction of their lines. So in technicality, it was originally a story is just being fleshed out in visuals.
that matters. I will not share the crown. You will never wear it. dedicated my life to governing, and the kingdom is on the precipice of starvation. The throne must be mine, or millions will die.
Have you forgotten you're my twin brother? We were born at the same time. My claim to the throne is just as valid as yours.
Well, I'm sorry you traveled all this way for nothing, brother. I control the city garrison. I'll have you exiled.
Let us not forget the power to settle this lays in the palm of our hands. Do you remember what Father taught us about holy combat?
You dare suggest...
What did Father say, brother?
Here, in this holy house, in front of our Father and the Creator themselves.
For the crown,
It's still pretty good.
and the lives of millions under its rule, I challenge you!
You fool! You know not what you do!
I challenge you to rock, paper, cross blades!
Have you gone insane, brother? You project such confidence, and yet your eye quivers. I know you too well, but if I can read you so clearly, then... how can I win? If I can read the slightest detail on your face, you can read mine. We're brothers! We think we're different, but on the seabed of instinct, where like weak sunlight, rays of thought are unable to pierce, we are the same. You will predict my every move.
Poor brother, I can sense your fear. We have spent every day of our lives together. You are an open book to me. It will be trivial to defeat you thanks to my ancient technique.
I can already feel them in my mind. The moment I take my move, you'll know. For the good of the kingdom, I must win. But how?
One,
The answer is obvious when I think about it, but it terrifies me.
two,
If he's in my mind, I must have no mind. I must eliminate all thought.
three.
Yes, if I never make a decision, he will never be able to predict me. It's beautifully perfect. Father, you would be proud.
Shoot!
God, I love the twist of father. God, I love the effects.
Poetic. It appears we even share similarities in holy combat. No matter, the strategy holds. Onward as planned.
1, 2, 3, shoot!
Again? Does he know my strategy?
2 stones in a row. What are the chances?
Did he steal my notes? Did he follow me into the archives? No. Stay the course.
Don't change a thing. The moment you let a thought enter your head, you lose.
Again! 1, 2, 3, shoot! My heart screams at me to change course, to throw paper and win, but I must not listen!
Is my plan too obvious? To never change the shape of my hand, not a conscious thought in my mind? If I am to be the master of this kingdom, I must start by ruling my mind.
God, I love how
Strains my will
stupid it
to its
is.
very limit. 4 rocks in a row? Spare us your churlish outbursts.
Father would be proud. Neither prince wavering in their resolve.
He still watches us, silently.
Huh? It can't be.
Brother! Brother! Father! You! Yes, it was me. He challenged me to rock, paper, crossblades. And for the wager, our lives!
The crossed blades? Father lost his life with the crossed blades?
The foolish old man had no idea of my power, and neither do you, brother.
Father! It's so obvious I feel like a dullard for not seeing it earlier. We're twins!
Power.
bound in the same ruts of the
Rock?
runway of the cosmos.
Seriously?
He will only throw stone. It's how he defeated you, and it's how he plans to defeat me.
Just use paper,
And now that
dumbass.
I know his secret, ending this will be
I mean, it wouldn't simpler if you just did it after like
Thank
the
you for
second
helping
time.
me see, Father. For the entire kingdom and the crown.
Let's finish this.
One, two, three! Shout!
Just imagine how it should actually turn out. It was actually like this. Dumbass got scissored. The ground is still moving. Why would you put a castle on such a small ass island? Anyways, there's technically a sequel to it. I don't know if there's more, but I could check out. Here it is. Here's the second one, but it doesn't look like they had a new one. Weird.
What all of your favorite D&D races say about you. Thought
I
I was
don't
done
know,
with
like
the series, but
I know like a small amount of the races that they have in D&D, and I think there's gonna be like a couple new ones like plasmoids.
tons of new races were dropped and older ones were updated, so we're back again to stereotype them all. Watch till the end and tell me I didn't perfectly describe you with at least one of these. As always, the video is just a fun little joke. This is what your favorite D&D race says about you. Hope you enjoy. Aarakocra. You love playing in games run by veteran dungeon masters because they know how to handle flying races. You're the only person in your party who knows Aarakocra lore, and strength is constantly your character's dump stat. Aasimar. When it comes to relationships, you romance characters that are the complete opposite to your own. Something about a holy angel dating an evil warlock is
Mine's Tiefling, by the way.
just taboo enough to be adorable. You've also designed a full healer build at one point, and the Aasimar's healing hands had a small part to play in it. Astral Elf. Your DM gives your group a lot of time to set up plans, and since your entire party accidentally all picked the same skills,
Scale
being able
monkey.
to choose new ones every long rest made you the most valuable character at the table. You're also glad that nobody's picked up on how bonkers broken Starlight Step is, and
The
are
fuck is
incredibly
that?
grateful that I'm not going to say why in this video. Autonome. You didn't make your character look anything like the reference art, and gutted all the lore in favor of something way more interesting. At this point, you're just playing a small warforged with more interesting features, and bullied another player into learning the mending spell so you could roleplay having them repair you. Bugbear. You've heard some crazy stories of other D&D players getting absolutely destroyed by bugbear enemies, and assumed that you'd be just as strong if you played the race yourself. That, or you're a dungeon master who wants to give them more personality than the blank slate enemy fodder most games make them out to be.
Yeah,
Centaur.
they kinda are.
You swear My Little Pony isn't just a children's show, and went as a spellcaster so you could mimic Twilight Sparkle. You also have at least 3 different ways to magically get around, because the last thing you want is a climbing wall being the death of your character.
One was
You
just
started with the jump spell, then
weird.
progressed to Misty Step, and eventually learned how to fly. Changeling.
Wait, what the fuck? They can
I've
fly?
noticed a connection between Changeling players and these 4 colors. Whatever could it mean? You've spent the most money out of any player at the table through painting custom miniatures to represent the dozens of different personas you have in the game.
Okay,
Or
that
if
takes
you're
long.
online, are still hounding your DM to properly rig up your token so you can swap between all the character art you pulled from Pinterest.
How's a token?
Custom lineage.
Oh
You
god.
trust official D&D materials for game balance more than using homebrew to design the race you're actually interested in playing. You're also a min-maxer who's stitching all the best starting bonuses together to create an unstoppable level 1 character that's Adventures League legal. Deep Gnome. You're making the ultimate rogue build, never want to fail stealth checks, and always want to have the ability to see enemies coming from a mile away. You didn't buy the expansion book just for the race, but after glossing over its features, immediately hatched your roguish plans. You designed the mechanics of your characters before their lore, and love sequence breaking your DM's campaign every chance you get.
I love
Dampier.
breaking games.
You thought Asterion from Baldur's Gate 3 was hot, and now you're here. Your wardrobe is filled with gothic flair, and you wish a cute vampire would just suck the life out of your neck already. Dragonborn.
Ooh, I love Dragonborn.
Before you go home to your spaceship, are you gonna pay us back for what you ate?
Actually, completed a game with
Nobody likes
Dragonborn.
discussions with you about this race because they always spiral out of control. Do Dragonborn have tails?
Yes.
Lore-wise, it's a no, but you'd never agree to that. What's the best Dragonborn color? This seems
White.
a bit more racist than anything in the series so far.
Okay, so I like the pros and tones of white and pink because the white and purple one sucks. The black one is pretty good too. The green one's just weird. I think I've tried one though. The red one's kind of just single tone. I like the ones that can just have like multi-tones to it.
But OG Dragonborn players are quick to answer with red or gold. Everyone else is praising Amethyst Dragonborn though, and their resistance to force damage is held with open arms. Also, if you've been enjoying the video so far, then you'll love the new RPG book I'm working on, Silver's Monster Girl Manual. Tons of your favorite D&D monsters are getting fully fleshed out to make them perfect as playable characters
I was thinking a different
and
one.
NPCs. Genies, unicorns, sturges, slimes, and more are all being designed, coupled with fun gifts they can give and fantastical locations to explore with them. Join Silver, Gwen, and Desmond as they write reviews on every monster and rate them on a scale of 1 through 10. And enjoy the fact that all the materials are system neutral, so
Slime
you can
Girl
use
is
them in
usually
any
the
game
best.
that tickles your fancy. Sign up for free pages and Kickstarter news down below. But anyway, back to the video. Duragar. You're always jumping at the chance to make
Duragar?
culturally relevant characters. Some of your favorite NPCs have also been Duragar, and you host games way more than you play. Dwarf. You're always ready to test the stamina of your vocal cords by yelling in low-pitched grunts for the whole campaign. You love being racist towards elves for no discernible reason, and make it a point to bring up knife ears and tree huggers in every elvish confrontation. Your characters get drunk whenever they return to town,
I feel like
and they wouldn't be
I feel like dwarves are just like an easy one to figure out. They always have like the same mannerisms.
caught dead without carrying around weapons that can also act as mining equipment. Finally, you have a few too many hours in Deep Rock Galactic. Eladrin. You're swooning over this race constantly and bragging about how it's the superior elf in terms of lore, power, and style. There's a chance you've actually played Druid before, and autumn is your favorite season, hands down.
It is my favorite season.
You think that elven sub-races are actually full races, and are gonna get upset at me after hearing that drow aren't included on this list. You constantly bring up how old your characters are, and always give them a superiority complex. Also, you don't play elf because it's optimal, you play it because most media always has elves being the coolest characters, and that by choosing the race, that'll immediately apply to you. Fairy. You were so excited when you heard that this race was coming out. Then the second you learned they were small size instead of tiny, you curled up in a ball and died a little inside. Guess it's back to homebrew for you. Your fairy characters are pretty helpful and always looking to offer suggestions. And you can't avoid people making Legend of Zelda references in every game you make one for. Fearbolg. Here's the only other race in the game that I can say you paired with the Druid class.
Why does it have a bonsai as a head?
You somehow found a use for their ability to speak with plants even though they have no way to respond, and kinda ditched the lore related to giants because you figured no one would care. Genasi. You know how to properly pronounce every race in this game's name, and are incredibly happy that Blaine did his research. You've never made an unattractive D&D character before, and seduce more NPCs than the party bard. During character creation, flashbacks of Avatar The Last Airbender keep assaulting you whenever you quickly read over Genasi's 4 different sub-races. GIF. You have to force yourself not to make every one of your characters a dual-wielding crossbow maniac. You're always persuading DMs to let you have guns in their games, and somehow manage to find a body of water to swim in during your trip through the astral plane.
Why?
You know all the super cool and interesting lore about Gith now
God, I
because
hate
of Baldur's
gifs.
Gate 3. You also still haven't succeeded in getting your DM to read your character
The reason why I hate them is mostly because they're mannerisms. That was displayed in Baldur's Gate.
backstory. Gnome. Having 5 less movement speed than every other race has nearly gotten your gnome killed on multiple occasions. Besides that, most of you gnome enjoyers just like being tiny little gremlin creatures with tall pointy hats. It really doesn't get any more complicated than that. Goblin. You base your whole character concept around gold coins, arson, or being an absolute troll. Sometimes a combination of all 3. You're female.
Is that a spear? Or is it like a long ass mace? Whatever it is, I want it.
Goblins are a bit too caked up, and your male ones are a bit too bloodthirsty. Goliath. You heard everyone talking about how deadly the first few levels of D&D are, and found the best race for dealing with that. You're constantly waiting for the party's plans to fall apart, so fighting becomes the only option, and feel the most alive whenever you completely negate one of the DM's attacks with your chiseled chest. Grung. You use outdated memes and
Grung?
unironically post on Imgur. You have fights with DMs about why they're banning all the materials you want to use in their game, and are constantly looking for loopholes to be as powerful as possible. Hadozi. You made your character a sidekick to somebody else and gave them a background as a circus performer. You
Can it
first learned that
fly?
this race existed because D&D Shorts brought up how
Sugar
busted its
glider.
gliding ability is, and then got heartbroken when the game devs fixed it. Half-elf. You find half-elves to be more relatable than elves and more interesting than humans. You like simple stories that take place in small farming villages, and are always the first player to have plot hooks from your backstory used by the DM. Half-orc. You love the great axe as a weapon and are getting a bit tired of racism being the central theme in homebrew campaigns. You're also surprisingly into a healthy blend of roleplay and combat, and usually ignore anyone who can't stop flailing about how spellcasters are better than marshals.
They are.
Halfling. You get your party screaming in suspense more often than anyone else at the table. Whenever you roll a 1, everyone panics. Then you let the room simmer down and reveal that halflings re-roll 1s. Hope is restored and everyone's back in suspense again. Then your next roll pivots into a natural 20 and the crowd goes wild. These are the moments you're looking for, and it's the reason you love D&D so much. Heron God.
Imagine doing a
You
double.
may be a furry, but
one.
at least you know a well-designed race when you see one. Your party loves all the creative ideas you come up with, and you never realized how open battle maps became until you got a 30-foot jumping height. Judy Hopps is also your favorite character from Zootopia.
Of course, it's gonna be
Hexblood. The Curse
added.
of Strahd is your favorite D&D module, and DMs love your characters because it's just a free excuse to add hags into the campaign, which everyone knows are objectively the coolest monsters. Fight me. Hobgoblin. You play D&D with some of the largest groups around, and are
That's
the
a
only
cool
person in
weapon.
the party to ever consider using the help action. Everyone loves you for that though, and it sort of made you the unofficial leader of
There's a help action? When was that added?
the group at this point. Human. Did somebody say variant human? Did somebody say crossbow expert feat?
I don't think I've ever played as a human.
Yeah, your level 1 builds are crazy optimized, and you've never considered going any of the other sub-races because of it. If you're a noob, then you're playing as a standard, pre-generated fighter, and if you're a pro, then you made one of the best backstories out of anyone in the party. Kalishtar. You write in-depth and complicated backstories that DMs are way too intimidated to read. Your DM also got super inspired by Baldur's Gate 3, and now every other enemy you meet is doing psychic damage. Kender. You're very aware of the hate this race had back in the day, and are doing everything in your power not to play into those stereotypes. The lack of 5e lore sort of bums you out, but you've been a D&D veteran for years now, so
Is that a staff with a slingshot modification? How the fuck do you even use that?
that's nothing a bit of older edition appropriation can't fix. Kenku. Your DM injected tons of NPCs into the game that are just objectively better than your party. There's been tons of chances for you to steal all of their information and sneak into places only their OCs would be allowed. Kobold. This is the only race you play. After your first kobold, it was over. Kobolds are a bit of an obsession for you, and you've probably had one as your profile picture at some point. You hate the new version of kobold because they played around with pack tactics, and know more kobold lore than what can be found in any officially printed 5e book. Leonin. Once again, Zootopia had a bigger impact on you than you'd like to admit. Half the charm of playing a
That's
Leonin
kinda
is
cool.
everyone at the table marveling at how cool your character looks. And you always ask the DM if your claws can do more damage, citing all the other races that got a melee buff in their last reprinting.
They normally do,
Lizard
don't they?
folk. Your characters are pretty single note, have one motivator for being with the party, and if they survive long enough to see the end of the campaign, always get whatever mundane thing they were after and just leave like nothing even happened.
Did it
Everyone else in
spit
the party
venom?
admires your dedication to stay in character, but to you, it's just second nature. Lokatha. You're just
It's a
funny
magic
little beauty.
harp.
That's it. Just a small, quirky goofball. There's no real reason for why you like this race, other than the fact that you think Lokatha are just funny guys. Loxodon. You're in your 20s and still remember how cool the elephant people were in Wizard 101. Everyone in the party became super interested in your character the second they heard you were playing a Loxodon, and you gushed about your love for the race for a good half an hour during character creation. Minotaur. You've been at the mercy of
Love
dungeon
Minotaurs.
masters that know exactly how to operate Minotaurs to be as deadly as possible and wanted to give them a taste of their own medicine. Your entire build revolves around your Goring Rush combo, and you always take the chance to mention how many enemies you've killed with fall damage. Orc. You have beef against WotC and their stupid corporate decisions, use tons of homebrew, adore hosting
Why does this
D&D
orc look
games,
better
and
than
love
other
fixing
orcs?
weird rules to make the game more fun for your groups. You're a valued member of the community, and everyone loves you. Owlin. What you lack with any actual lore for the race, you more than make up for with your sharp character personalities, witty sense of humor, and charming knack for roleplay. You also have a love-hate relationship with flying in D&D games. It's so liberating, but at the cost of any other cool racial features.
Okay.
And the next branch
Ah, son of a
unfolds
bitch.
into the
The shit.
darkness.
I turn into an owl and fly up to see what's ahead.
You convinced your DM to let you give
You doing
Plasmoids
ads?
more humanoid characteristics and are finally playing as the cute anime slime girl of your dreams. You get the other party members to hold all of your gear and always hatch creative plans for getting out of sticky situations. Reborn.
Sticky.
You found the only race that gets bonuses to death saves and now have an unstoppable bravado in the heat of combat. You know full
That's a
well that it only takes
thing?
getting hit twice after running out of health to instantly die, but that doesn't stop you from risking everything to be as chaotic as possible in the front lines. I'm also taking a risk with this
Not
last
American?
one, but there's a good chance you also aren't American. Satyr. Another race with a movie following, this time from the Chronicles of Narnia and Hercules.
Well,
You're big into
never
reading
mind.
books, watching shows that everyone says are mid, and love characters that serve no other purpose than to be merchandisable fan favorites. Sea Elf. You're gonna go
Sea
down
Elf?
into the comment section and leave
That's
a
a
post
thing?
on what makes this race so appealing to you. Because the guy writing this video certainly can't think of a single reason why anyone would want to play this race over Tritons. Shadar Kai.
That's a
Your
cool
favorite race
blade.
changes whenever a new elf gets printed, but Shadar Kai have been your favorite for a bit now because they're unapologetically edgy. You know lore about the Shadowfell, which is cool, and love making neutral evil characters. Shifter. You find human-looking characters to be boring and love transforming into more interesting things any chance you can get. You're also a closeted
How's that different from
furry
the
or
R
someone
one?
carefully testing to see if their friend group has a problem with that. Simic Hybrid. You always choose Mantiglide as your first race.
Oh
ability,
right, I
and
heard that one. That one's the one that can integrate certain creatures into their bodies.
you read way too deep into D&D race tier lists. I'll save you having to wait for my
It's not because I saw the claws.
new one and just say that the race is a solid A tier. Tabaxi. You're always scared to play this race at new tables because you know the stereotypes associated with it. Ironically, you also know that the tabletop community is the most welcoming space in the world, but you don't let that hold back the irrational fears. You marvel at how unapologetically open kobold players are with admiring their favorite race, but can only go as far when your entire group is filled with monster lovers. Thrycreen. Your DM is a stickler for object interaction,
choose
so
an
holding
insight?
items in extra hands is actually useful. You also love that Thrycreen are monstrosities just because it breaks the mold of everyone in the game being humanoid. And even though nothing else in your race is all that revolutionary, you enjoy fiddling around with new official game materials like it's DLC in a video game you've already beat. Tiefling. You went from being a minority in the real world to a majority in the fantasy one. Everyone can guess how you swing the moment it's revealed that you made a tiefling, and the vibrant color of your character's skin makes it even more apparent. If you're a new tiefling player and you have no idea what I'm referring to, then you'll learn a lot about yourself within the next year or two.
Apparently.
Turtle. You actually know a few really niche uses for hiding in your shell. And on occasion, they're better than just taking the dodge action. You also wanted an ungodly high armor class without having to waste hundreds of gold or stick points into dexterity. There's also a good chance your turtle has a homebrew subclass. Could it be in rogue by chance? Triton. The campaign takes place on a large body of water, and
It's a
you
cool
just
shield
made a character that
and
wouldn't completely suck if they were
trident.
to fall into it. You're calm, cool, and collected, and your characters are the spitting image of thankless heroes. DMs read you like a book, though, and know exactly how you'll react to everything in the game. Vidalkin. You're a dungeon master who was forced to read up on Vidalkin lore to understand global politics in Ravnica. Somehow you didn't fall asleep doing so, and actually found their lore to be pretty interesting. Your players all call them the Smurf people from Avatar, though, so any hope you had to entice them got thrown out the window.
I know nothing of them.
Verdun. You bought the book this race came from, and the sunk cost fallacy kicked in. Now you're pretending that this is your favorite race until the character dies, then you'll never play Verdun again. The new printing of goblins is looking more enticing by the minute. Warforged. You're a sucker for the emotionless character learns to love story arc. You have a killer monotone voice and can hold in a laugh to keep the bit going, and you don't have the best eating schedule. Yuan-Ti.
Huh.
Your DM banned Yuan-Ti Pureblood. And finally,
Why?
Yuan-Ti Pureblood. You loved snakes before you knew about this race, and accidentally caught a tier list video that put purebloods in S tier. Every time the DM sees you rolling against their spells with advantage, they get one step closer to banning purebloods in their next campaign.
I don't
As
understand
usual, if
why.
you're holding any other racial stereotetypes, then share them down below. Check out a bunch
Wait,
more
was that
videos
actually
like
all of them?
these in this playlist over here.
There to
And
be
I'll
like
catch
more.
you all.
I have yet to play such things. Closest thing I got to was Baldur's Gate 3. Is there even Earthwall in the game? I just want to close the cave entrance and use fire to take on it. Oxygen. I doubt they allow you to use.
Dude, if you don't.
Oh yeah, this is the one. The singing one. I love this one. I watch or listen to it so often. I've only seen one actually have like a human like bard character. They usually have like dragonborns for it. I love editing this. God, I love this so much. I haven't seen this version before. Why does a child have cigarettes?
I think I heard something this way. Come on, men.
I'm tired. My feet hurt. Are we there yet?
Look, little man, you either need to pick up the pace or we're gonna
That's weird. I
get
thought I
caught.
was
This
talking to
isn't
them.
fair. I got tiny little legs.
Oh, well, I have
I love the orc. I love your style.
very big legs. Perhaps I could carry you.
Will
Half orc or
we?
orc, I'm not sure which.
Of course. Ugh. How old are you?
42.
Ah.
Wee.
I think I heard something this way. Come on, men.
God, I love it so much. Okay, so that was the last one I had for Steve. Ooh, Dungeon Soup. I love Dungeon Soup.
Do you know what's really fun? Making a website.
Or is this a fucking ad?
Who dares enter my lair? There you are.
I want to see more of them, but they haven't updated from what I know.
Squirm all you like, hero. Now that we've locked eyes, you shall soon turn to stone.
Oh no.
Yes.
I know.
Any second now, you'll be fully engulfed in stone, conscious, yet unable to move.
Unless you blink.
What?
You said we need to lock eyes for me to turn to stone?
Yes.
So I'll just wait for you to blink before I strike.
I don't think you understand. You're literally turning to stone. So
Our
you
clothes
might
is
blink
supposed
for a
to turn to stone, though.
It's not like you can. What the shit? No matter, so long as I maintain my gaze, you're powerless to stop me.
Your eyes are looking a little watery there.
No, I'm fine.
Me? I haven't blinked in days. What's wrong? Your eyes feeling a little heavy?
Oh God! Where'd he go? No, wait. No, please, barbarian.
God, the effect actually works against him.
Any second now, you'll be fully engulfed in stone. Trapped forevermore with the pain and fear you felt in your final breath.
I love that part. You didn't want her to do more. They're all out of order, so don't expect it to be in any order in any way.
Adventurer, I've fallen and hurt my leg. Oh, thank you, kind soul. What have you got there? It burns. Damn it! Just a few more steps and you would have drowned at the bottom of the bog like all the fools before you.
Doesn't look deep.
But now that you know my secret, you shall not escape.
Be gone, foul spirit.
You think a little salt would defeat me? You
Yes.
little shit! I have haunted this swamp for centuries. My very wail will frighten you to death. Wait, what?
Not bad. I think you'll work just fine.
But no mortal has ever been able to resist my. Wait,
I
what do
love
you mean by
how they
work?
do
I mean, you'll need a few adjustments, but you're gonna
the story of this, that kind of stuff. I love how they do. I just love it so much.
make a fine set of bagpipes.
What the okay, besides the fact that you're obviously joking, my ghostly form cannot be harmed by one from the physical realm.
We'll likely need some extra pipes. Then there's a matter of where I'm blowing into.
You're a formidable foe, I'll give you that. Which means you'll make a formidable puppet!
I know what she tastes like.
You are now under my control, hero. With your raw power and comically wide build, I shall slay thousands! Wait. Why aren't you moving?
Uh-oh. Looks like you've gotten yourself trapped, spirit.
How? What the hell even are you? No, let me out. We can forget this ever happened. What are you doing now? No, stop that.
I love the time they're packing one.
Why?
The grinder one was unnecessary, but I love it too.
No, what are you doing? No, stop, no.
Achievement unlocked.
Thank God you're done. I don't know how much more
I too would have chosen the same place for the blow area.
of it I can.
Gone, foul spirit!
No.
Dungeon.
Oh, finally, after eons trapped inside the lamp, I am free. As a reward, my master, I shall grant you wishes 3.
I wish for the power to grant wishes.
Your wish is my command.
I just saw someone do like a no loophole wish. It was like 7 or so minutes and I still fucked up, and I love how they fucked it up at the end. But I really like the thought process of how they went through it.
You should have chosen your words more carefully, friend. For now, you are the chain of the lamp, and I am your master.
Darn you, foul trickster demon.
And for my first wish, I want to be free of this accursed lamp.
Your wish is my command.
What? Oh, God, where are my legs?
I simply gave you what you asked for.
Oh, you clever little shit. Look at that floppy thing. It's goddamn disgusting.
Maybe you should wish for some legs.
Oh, you think I'm dumb, eh?
Yeah.
I know you're planning to twist my words again.
Of
You
course.
give me a bucket of chicken legs or some shit? No. I wish for human legs. 2 of them.
Granted.
Oh, you rat bastard! Think you're so freaking clever. Oh, you put the leg on the forehead. You. I just wish I could be in my own skin.
Done.
Oh no! What? Oh, what have you done to me?
Eye looks
seems like
terrible.
Your magic has faded. I guess
guess I'm off to new adventures now. Have a nice life, Genie.
Wait, please, put me out of my misery.
You want me to end your suffering?
Yes, kill me now.
Wish for it.
What?
Wish for the sweet relief of death.
I wish for taste stone cold embrace.
I don't know why I chose that one. I also noticed I left like a lot of loot when he was leaving. Ooh, I love this one.
You can tackle all this
There
with just half a power
there
sheet.
is an actual video that they have for it where
Arm and Hammer.
they literally counted from 1 to 1 million.
Man of
And I
terror
love
and
it so much.
slay, villain. I think not, hero. My blade will destroy you in a single strike. My blade was made from ore, found in the furthest, most forsaken realms. It was then bathed in hot lava for millennia, and forged under a full moon, hammered into perfection by dwarven blacksmiths with autism.
So you know it's good.
My blade was
There was an edit where everything he said ended with "so you know it's good." I love it so much.
blessed by dark elf priests, high on DMT. It is imbued with every enchantment known to man. Every single one. My blade smells of lilacs. My blade possesses a 100% chance of decapitating its foes. It has been struck by lightning 1,000 times. Statistically impossible.
Not
Much
if you
like
raise it high
chances of
enough.
surviving this encounter, which to clarify is 0. My blade has been greased in gnome semen, so you know it's good.
The best.
Once, my blade merely grazed the skin of a mighty dragon. The beast perished instantly, much like your mother when she first saw your face. Do you hear me, you f***ing cretin? My blade will tear you asunder. You will respect my blade. What? But my blade, my enchantments.
See, the problem with blades like yours is they finish the job too quick.
My blade will rend you to a fine paste and
1 million strikes.
Wait,
I
is
love that.
that a f***ing toothpick?
Anyways, he was doing that all the way up to 1 million. And I love it. It takes like an hour and something though.
Pegasus.
I love to actually make it that.
Only the purest may mount me.
I'm pure.
No, I sense a darkness in your heart, traveler. You
This is the greatest way of how to scam someone to the point where their entire life's screwed.
have taken the life of others.
Well, yes, but only those of foul beasts are to defend the helpless from the wicked.
It matters not. To take a life is to sin.
Oh, dang it.
I hope this counts to video games, you know? Like, technically, you're taking life.
Though you can clear yourself of this sin by swearing an oath to never kill again. This is an unbreakable Pegasus oath and cannot be undone.
There's definitely a loophole for this. Like, you can knock him out and have him, like, onto a cliff where they're attached to a rope that's slowly being eaten away by a creature. Thereby not making it your fault, but the creature's fault, and still killing it.
On my honor, I swear to never kill again.
Then it shall be.
Oh boy, I can't wait to ride a Pegasus.
Not so fast, adventurer. Have you not also stolen many treasures?
It's not stolen, it's clearly just obtained normally. No one's the ownership of it anymore. It is now mine.
Mean the treasure hoards from the monsters I've slain?
Well, those treasures didn't belong to the monsters to begin with.
Doesn't matter, they change hands and now they're mine.
Well, I guess.
You must swear to give all your gold back to the poor and downtrodden.
Oh no, they're gonna have to finally loot
I
themselves.
swear to give all my loot to those in need.
Yes, good.
Sweet. It's Pegasus time.
I think
Not so
not.
fast.
For the pure do not imbibe in alcoholic beverages.
I don't already do that anyway, so that's an easy one.
You want me to give up drinking?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Is that all, or? Also no cursing. Yeah.
Never going to do
I
that.
ride you already.
I bet you do.
God, I love this. I guess it is.
Can I ride you now, Radiant Steed? Almost. There is but one final oath
Love
you
the hand
must
part.
make. Yes, I'll do anything to ride you. To mount midnight, you need only swear. To bed maidens none.
See, there's a loop over that. Let's sleep with the man.
For to bed fair maidens is to sin. Well,
Which means betting a man is not.
I haven't had much luck in that department anyway, so I guess I can. No touching yourself either.
Use toys.
I know what you mean, Pegasus. Fine. I swear to bed maidens nine or diddle myself again. Yes, you are now perfectly pure.
God, I love that so much.
Come and mount me. Oh,
I love how it's throbbing. And then it gets ruined. You scam him. I bet you that guy was just waiting for him to get scammed so hard.
Son of a biscuit.
God, it's so good.
Eye of newt, squirt of lemon, and for the final ingredient of my potion of immortality, get in the pie, you little shit.
Get your witch ass hands off that little girl. Too slow.
That throw was good.
How dare you intrude on my ritual? Wait, how did you get past our scrying eye?
Clearly a butt.
What the hell am I looking at? Where'd you hide it?
When the hag's scrying eye is destroyed, they become temporarily blinded.
Ha! And you chose to hide it in a stupid dark cave? Moron! You should have destroyed it when you had the son of a bitch! Lightning bolt! What?
A hag coven can only manifest their most powerful magical spells if all three sisters remain alive.
I love he has a guy for this.
What did you do to my sisters? Oh, God! No! I was so close! If only I'd put a lock of the little girl's hair in the cauldron, my potion of immortality would have been complete and I would have been unstoppable!
It's okay. You're safe now.
What? Why would you?
Well, what are you waiting for? Consume the elixir.
You fool! Now I can never die!
Okay, so how does immortality give you buffness? It seems kind of weird, you know. But it'd be pretty cool to have.
I like my playthings.
Also, there's like an entire pot, so that could be like sold or used for yourself and to those that you love. Or if you really want to fuck with someone.
Huh? Wait, what's that on your back?
Shit.
Squirt of lemon?
I love that part. Here it is. Here's another one.
Well, what do we have here? A little man in little armor, clinking and clanking around my lair like a tin can full of dog shit. Do you truly think your little toothpick sword and your tiny baby shield will protect you? Do you know not who I am, you little shit? I am the Ancient. I am the Land. I am the Lord of Darkness Eternal. I could you up with barely a pinky finger, you little shit. Intruding on my
I love the painting in the
fucking
background.
domain. Why, I could rip your spine out with my eyes closed, my hands tied behind my blow. Damn it. How can this What a cruel twist of fate. And isn't it like 9 p.m.? Oh, fucking daylight savings. Oh, but what is this? You give mercy? And you give water?
Of course.
Oh, thank you, friend. Yes,
Here, just try a
give
sip.
to me. Is that fucking holy water? Oh, why are you doing this to me? What did I do?
By the way, that's like an entire list of what he actually done. Some I haven't seen, like the Goblin and Centipede. I don't think that's even there. Move the immovable rod. Achieve enlightenment. I don't really know what Deck of Many Things is, to be honest. Mermaid Mount. That sounds so cool. Step out of the way. Mega Jin, Wish for Death. Staring Contest with Medusa. Shatter. I'm guessing it's with this sword from the couple of episodes ago. Shatter sword with neck. Banshee bagpipes. Full on something style. See that? Full on Insano style. Break the heart of a succubus. Eat the heart of a succubus. Literal cloak of elven kind, 100% drow leather. Dryad dining set. Infinite lich jerky. Unallied Dracula mid dialogue or monologue. Mimic urinal. Tag eye and brown eye. Maze. The Lady of Pain. Ow. Cook breakfast on a monster corpse. Infinite Terazak. I can never pronounce it. Jerky. Mary Mount. Dragon Mount. Pegasus Mount. Full of every card of a deck of many things. Achieve alignment.
Ooh. Are you cooking breakfast on my smoldering corpse? Can I have some?
I do want some. I guess I'll go for this one.
When you have Dell AI Factory with NVIDIA, you can feel it.
Welcome to my magic emporium. We carry many magical and exotic trinkets, such as these boots of spider climbing.
Oh, wow.
A deck of many things. Yes, we have this tiny man in a cage. Help! And a rod of vibration.
I'll take that.
Hold on. The little man intrigues me.
No, it's good, man.
You've got to set me free! This freak got me to drink a potion of shrinking and trap me inside this cage!
Deck of Many Things is also interesting.
Yeah, like what does he do?
What do you mean, what do I do? You gotta stop this guy and set me free!
Well, he's small.
Mm-hmm.
He could probably squeeze into hard-to-reach places.
Go on.
Listen to me. This potion is gonna wear off. What happens when I unshrink inside this cage, huh? I'm gonna look like I went through a slap chop.
He's cute. Does he have a price?
Oh, I get it. You're gonna buy my freedom. Good thinking.
Oh.
Wait.
So according to this, the Deck of Many Things is an iconic magical deck of cards and deity lore. The fate allows you to avoid or erase one event from history as if it never happened. Oh, let's say just more. Don John imprisons you in an extra dimensional sphere. Gem grants you incredible wealth. Each card has different effects, either amazing or greatly immensely destructive. And it's about 50-50, good and awful. That sounds awesome.
Wait. 5 silver. That's all I'm worth to you. That's like a round of drinks. And not even good drinks, like bad drinks.
I've only got gold. Do you carry change?
No.
This is ridiculous. 5 silver. You know I'm not even human. I'm a giant. He sold me a potion of shrinking. And after I shrunk, he sold me to another guy. Then he got that other guy while I was in his pocket meant I shrunk a second time.
I like how they're just waiting for the end.
Doubly shrunk. See, look over there. That's the other guy.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be some kind of deal you can give me.
Okay, fine. For a gold piece, I will throw in something else of your choice.
Oh, nice. Oh, the
Rod
rod
of
vibration
vibrations.
sounds good.
Rod of vibration? Why? What are your plans for me? No, Sale. The deal is off. No, wait. Put me back on the shelf. I was good on the shelf.
Nice.
Huh?
If only the potion lasted like 20 more minutes or half that time.
You may have defeated me, hero, but so long as my phylactery remains hidden, I shall simply revive where it lies. The fuck is the matter with you? You already defeated me.
I may not be able to finish you for good, but I can stop you from hurting anyone else.
But you forget, hero. My undead form will simply regenerate.
Which is why at the start of each day, I'll cut off your limbs
This
again.
is showing.
What?
Think I'll cut out that pretty little tongue, too, so you can't cast those pesky spells. And I'll sharpen a pole, stick it up inside you, out through
Why
your
is
mouth,
this showing?
and wear you on my back, a wriggling trophy for all to see.
There we go.
What the fuck, dude? Okay, here. My false eye. It's my phylactery. You sick fuck. Huh?
Or maybe I do kill you. Let you rejuvenate inside my bowels. Just to know what it feels like.
You're a monster. Yum, 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 yum.
Guys love that. I mean, that could be like the ultimate kind of torturing character. Unkillable too. I'm gonna do this one and I'm going to end the stream.
The things you're into are always changing, but what you pay for internet shouldn't. Switch to Verizon.
My king, we, your humble citizens, beg of your aid. Our crops are failing. The people are starving. More gold must be allocated to stop the famine. Are you even listening to me?
Yes. Continue your speech.
No, who's that suspicious guy whispering in your ear?
He's no one. Don't mind him.
He's telling you to give the gold to that shady new church instead of us, isn't he? You know they're cultists, right?
No.
Why are you letting him whisper in your ear? He's clearly evil.
Oh, no, he's very trustworthy.
Then what was that?
Oh, what happened?
He was eating a baby. That is an evil man.
No, Snake Tongue wouldn't do that.
Wait, his name is Snake Tongue?
Such a weird name.
Are you f***ing stupid?
Enough! Listen here, you're all assuming he's evil, but we ain't been asking the hard-hitting questions. Like, what are your opinions on gnomish immigrants? Gnomes marrying other races. Gnomes making love to that sweet elven pussy. Thank you, Snake Tongue. So he's a little racist.
Only a little. I was hoping I could find a Wizard King one. Oh, here it is. I love this one. This one, and then I end.
The defendant stands accused of first-degree wizard murder. What say you, Dirt Dog Slim? Yeah, I kill wizards, and once I break out of these chains, I'll kill all of y'all. Oh my god. Order in the Wizard King's court. Now all rise for his majesty, the Wizard King. What is this, some kind of joke? This senile old fool is your so-called Wizard King? Yes, What? What's so funny? Wait, are y'all laughing at me? You're all dead meat! Order? The Wizard King has reached his verdict! You haven't seen the last of Dirt Dog Slim! My king! And the Wizard King wishes to punish the accused personally! That'll go take me! Dirt Dog Slim! Don't make me laugh! Huh? I don't think I understand.
God, I love that. Anyways, is he still? There it is. Give me a sec. I gotta see if he's still alive. Yes, okay, good. Man, it just went from like 720 to like 30, or maybe even 144 pixels. Anyways, I'm gonna rate him, and not much else to it. It's just gonna be rating him. Need to close some things. Also, also I don't really have any idea. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow or not. I just have to find something to do, and that's been rather difficult lately. Anyways, thank you for watching. Bye.